no longer put my hopes there. I no longer put my hopes there. I wish I could, but I can't.
Why? What happened?
The No Child Left Behind Act that didn't get repealed. It's killing the teachers. It's killing the kids.
Did the president let you down in that respect?
Let's say so. That's what Occupy is all about. It is not going to be taken over by a political process or an electoral process. No way.
Did you say killing teachers?
Huh?
Did you say killing teachers?
What
a moron.
Oh my. He must have had a very bad experience.
Yeah, he must
long
have.
time ago.
He must have had my 4th grade teacher, Miss O'Neill.
So on a day like today, which is your birthday, as you said, I mean, what does being out here mean to you? I mean, to spend your birthday out here, what does this movement mean to you on a personal level?
On a personal level, look, I've been an activist since the 60s, okay? This, as with Chris Hedges, it gives me hope. And what is life without hope, right? At 78, I'm a short timer, but now I've got hope and I see progress. We've changed the dialogue, and we're not going to let them take it back.
What do you think the next step is? I know everybody's back out today, but where do you go from here?
Right.
How do you get your point across more than just gathering?
Okay, there are two pincers to the movement. One pincer is keep the demands generalized, don't let them, and the other is to do the intermittent steps. I'm on the board of the Suffolk, New York Civil Administration, okay? So we are suing the Suffolk County Police Department for cruel and inhuman conditions in the prisons in Suffolk. That's a top pincer movement. We're going to do what we can do very locally, but we also keep our eyes on the big prize, which is to change the whole thing.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. A lot of people here talk about revolution. What does that mean?
To this generation, it must mean something different. They have a television program, which is, it's all about you, and it's the revolution, and they have a chef, and they have a fashion consultant. That's not revolution. Revolution is a slow process, but it's there. And it's beginning. Look around you, it's beginning.
Now, let me ask you one other thing. I know they focus on domestic issues a lot, but it seems that international issues would be just as important, such as Israel, the Middle East, is looking up.
I'm told King of Peace. Armadia Benjamin has been to all these places. She got arrested in Bahrain. She has written a new book called Drone Warfare, killing by remote control. She's starting a book tour to get the message out, to get the message that our foreign policy, our endless wars are killing us. I'm with the peace movement on Long Island. Bring the war dollars home. Stop the militarization of everything. The drones especially.
And one thing I think is interesting when I read the newspapers, and I see the president is talking about Israel, and there's a lot of conversation about that. What's your stance on the president? Is the president being too supportive of Israel?
Yes, he's capitulated. He's trying, maybe he's trying, I don't know. But there has to be, I'm not anymore for a two-state solution. What's the solution? I do, but I do know that building more settlements and bowing to AIPAC is not the answer.
Has the president bowed to AIPAC?
As far as I know.
And what about, people also talk about, the economy and cutting money, the military budget. What do you do with the military budget?
You bring the war dollars home. You stop the 800 bases around the world. You start bringing them home. You can no longer support the troops that are doing night raids, that are severing body parts, you can't support the troops in that respect.
Do you think the United States has committed war crimes?
From way back. From way back. Let's talk about Korea, let's talk about Vietnam. Yeah.
Do you think this president has committed war crimes?
Yes.
I wanted to ask you one other thing on the monetary What do you do with the money that goes to Israel?
Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate your time. What's your first name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, I'm Adam. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
And what's your affiliation?
Sure, with the Washington Free Beacon in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care, Charlotte. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, Charlotte.